Okay, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm sorry if you can hear like the jet wash in the background because there is a car wash going on and my grip's a bit loose. But we have a 335i. This car blows my mind of like, how are they all like that sort of cheap?
Yeah,
this is Billy.
You can pick them up now for about 5 grand, 4.5.
And so how much power is this running?
It's running about 440.
440 brake with what mods?
Just an intercooler and a remap.
An intercooler and a remap, and you're getting 440 brake out of like a 5 grand car. So think of it like this, right? That is 1/3 of a Fiesta ST price, and standard is pushing out how much?
306.
So standard power is sort of basically a stage 3 Fiesta.
Yeah.
It's what I'm trying to get into people's minds of. You don't have to spend a lot of money to have a sick car. And BMWs are like the elite driving, because I drive a BMW now. But needless to say, I'll show them around the car quick. It hasn't got many exterior mods, has it? It's got like the little like angel eyes, and then the brakes just look fat. I like them. And they just groove this from like EBC or something.
Yeah, EBC discs all round.
With the what pads you running? Yellow stuff.
Yellow stuff, yeah.
See, running like a book. The calipers are fat on these. And yeah, just looking around it, the bodywork needs a bit of a clean up, I'm going to be honest.
That's why they're cheap.
But they're cheap, but they still look good. And then yeah, can you get like a back box delete for these cars?
Yeah, so
swing a bit louder.
This one is running what's called a PE mod. So you car open the back box, and then there's 2 perforated pipes in it, and then you weld 2 straight pipes in it. So it sounds exactly like what the performance exhaust would sound like, but
saves you a shitload more money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it comes with like parking sensors I can see on it. It genuinely is a nice car, and I don't know if I showed it in the video or not. When I went up to AET Motorsports for their like open day for Fiestas, Billy came with me in his car. He was just like, yeah, I'll fancy a drive. Did a 3-hour drive to Leeds with him, and yours went on down as well. What did it make there?
It was 340 wheel horsepower. 340
wheel horsepower. What mods was that with?
So that was just a stage 1 tune.
Stage 1 tune with the intercooler as well?
No.
No intercooler, just stage 1 tune.
Brand new, just come recently actually.
Oh, nice one. But yeah, it's like they're very nice looking, clean. Like they look like a businessman, but racer car. That's sort of the eyes are, isn't it? It's not like a full-on M car. No. But it's like a baby M car, but it's still like M power. Like, you know what I mean? You still got it. But it's definitely a nice clean look. We'll go out of it now. The interior is just like a nice all leather round finish. Can't really beat it. It's just like BMW is sort of, I think of them as like a businessman's car, and then the I's and obviously the M's are sort of the boy racer. They're not really boy racer, but it's like we don't like to just drive like a boring twat everywhere. Yeah. We like to enjoy the drive whilst we drive. But what's the miles per gallon?
This is about 12.
12 miles per gallon. It's a V6 twin turbo, you say?
In straight 6 twin.
Straight 6 twin turbo, 3 litre. Juicy. That's what I call that. Alright, let's go for a little drive and see what this thing does. Okay, so before we go, Billy's got this thing called MHD.
MHD, yeah.
It's like the mapping tuning thing you have. And he literally, I'm going to show you what it does because it's sort of blowing my mind.
So basically it's just an Android tablet with an app, and I can choose what maps I want to go onto. So currently I'm on stage 2 plus. I'm running a gearbox model as well called Alpina Flash. So it gives me better gear changes, it gives me launch control, and what's it called, downshift blipping as well. So I can change options. So if I want like pops and bangs, just turn that on, and then that's it. And just wait 2 minutes and that's done.
So how much did you say that this app cost you?
So the app, I think itself is about 50 quid, and then the map packs themselves are 44. So in total this cost me about £100. But
and you went from what power?
So 306 stock to about 440 now, stage 2 plus.
By buying an app?
Yeah, that's it.
This is blowing my mind. I don't understand. Like, it's just, he bought an £80 app to get pretty much over 100 brake.
So it also works for 135i, M135i, 235i.
Because I know you got the J before as well. Is that sort of like the rival to it?
JB4 is kind of a plug and play. This only works for, I think, a couple of engines, BMW engines. So you've got the S55, I think, and the M3, M2, stuff like that.
Shit.
But yeah.
So I guess it's not going to work on my E36.
No, unfortunately not.
Ah, wanted my 1.6 to be the 100 brake car. That would have been sweet. That is mad though. Like it's just flash. So it's just tune on the go through a tablet.
Yep. So just writes directly to ECU, and that's it. It's done. And then wait 30 seconds, start the car back up, and that's it.
I can't believe this shit. It's like the cheapest way to gain brake horsepower.
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. Obviously, you have to have the correct car. But that is insane.
Yeah.
That's fucking mad. I can't believe that. And you don't even have to add any mods apart from you added an intercooler.
Intercooler, yeah, because heat soak is a big thing in this car. But these N54 engines are like the modern 2JZ. You can tune them so much. Like, I think on stock internals you can get about 600 wheel horsepower.
This is ridiculous. I'm pretty jealous. That's it. Put one of these blocks in the E36. I've decided. I see someone yesterday put a M135i engine in an E36.
Really?
He fully converted it and he was selling it for like 15 grand or something, just the engine block.
Jesus.
It's like, that is ballsy, that is sick. Like, just drop you into your E36 as savage. But yeah, so you've just activated pops and bangs,
Yep,
pretty much.
Pops and bangs right.
So we're going to get some sound clips now, and then we'll actually go for a drive, because I had to share that with you guys, because I'm sort of like half mind broken right now. It doesn't take much, but it's blown my mind. Anyway, let's get some sound clips. This is mad. I'm falling in love a bit, but that is so savage. Savage. Okay guys, so we're now out in Billy's Bimmer Zimmer. Keys to the Bimmer. Alright, so let's go with the most important question first. Everyone's going to be asking.
Yeah.
The most car guy question possible. Does the BM pull birds?
Some.
Some. So there's hope.
There's hope.
Because right, when I match girls on Tinder,
Yeah.
and I say I drive a Fiesta, which everyone, if anyone knows me, my Fiesta's a lot better than my BM. Let's be honest. I drive a Fiesta T, and then I also have like a BMW face, and they're like, he drives a BMW. And even when they see it, even though it looks like a piece of shit, they're like, it's a BMW.
Still a BMW,
It's
right?
still got a logo on it with
Yeah.
a BMW badge, and that is what counts. So that is probably the most gonna be asked question. Does it pull birds?
It does, yeah.
Especially when you're popping and banging, because that has got to do it. If that don't
Is
drop
that the
panties,
main
I
thing?
don't know what will, because the Fiesta, that definitely works. But yeah, oh my god, everyone's gonna crash it.
Yeah, Tinder's pretty good right now.
Tinder's pretty good with the BM logo.
Yeah.
Got you flexing over the BM,
I have.
over the bonnet. I like that. Jesus Christ. People can he drive no more? Can he drive? Okay, so real talk now, let's go for some proper questions. Oh my god, this place is fun to the weekend. Right, we're out of the madness, we're free. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. What made you buy one of these cars? Because no one else that I know has one of these cars. They're not very popular cars, I think, for like our sort of age.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. So I suppose what made me buy this car was I always wanted a BM. Wanted an M3, couldn't afford an M3. This is the next best thing.
Yeah.
It also has so much tuning potential, as you had.
We're just saying because it's insane.
It's also really cheap, as we've said.
It's not cheap to run.
Not cheap to run.
I'm guessing the road tax ain't that great.
Road tax is about 560. It's the highest band.
Fuck.
Petrol, yeah, it's currently 12.7 mpg. Yeah, maintenance isn't great. These are quite unreliable cars, but they're fun when they work. When they work, they are good cars. You heard it here first. So, like, what sort of, is there many like rivals to this car? Does that make sense? Because obviously I've got an ST, and the rivals would be like Corsa VXRs, all stuff like that sort of category. Yeah. What sort of rivals there to this car, if there is any? I'd say quite a lot of people go for either this or like an S5.
Right, yeah, S5s are basically, my mate, there's an A5 right there. My mate Charlie's got an S5 convertible. I call it the Titanic because it is a boat. Yeah. It looks like a boat. Sorry, Charlie, but you drive a boat.
Yeah, these are pretty heavy. Curb weight is about 1.7 tons.
It's a lot of tons.
So yeah, almost 2 tons in like a coupe. So
yeah, it's not the best, no. But it has the engine to pull that weight. Yeah. If that makes sense. Yep. Like it's not, you don't feel like you've been sunk down and losing our power with that weight because the power it still shifts.
Yeah.
Because remember we was doing pulls before on the way up to 80 Motorsports to get my car, get our car dynoed, and we'd go alongside each other. We'd go, I'd shoot off, and then he'd shoot past me eventually. Like it's just like meow meow.
And that was only stage 1.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's about 360.
But because I'm just light and front wheel drive, I've got the nip.
Yeah.
And then I'm fucked. Really. But yeah, it was definitely interesting to see.
Well, what's good about these cars is because they run twin turbos, you basically have 0 turbo lag. Yeah,
that's good.
So you have pretty much 50% torque. Torque comes in about 3,000. That's max torque. So up until the end, yeah, it's quick.
That's pretty savage. So what sort of like, what's it like driving wise in these? Because obviously, it's like you said, it's not a small, lightweight car. It's quite heavy. It's quite long, bit boaty. So what's it like handling wise?
Handling wise, it can get a bit twitchy in corners. Always got to have, if you have traction control on, it kicks in instantly. Like you'll just judder.
Yeah.
If you turn it off semi, so that's what I've got at the moment, DTT. It's alright. It allows some slip. Yeah. But if you have it off, you're gonna kill yourself.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Like the honesty, you're gonna kill yourself. Yeah. That's good.
I think there are some upgrades, so you can get the M3 stuff like the strut brace. I can't even remember what they're called.
I don't know.
Yeah, like for the wheels. So control arms, that's the
one. Oh right, yeah. So what is it like buying like modifications for one of these? Like say someone saw this video, was like, I want to buy one of them. Is it hard to buy mods for people just literally put like tuning box and like a intercooler, exhaust, airbox, and then maybe some wheels in it, or like is there any like crazy builds of these? You know,
most of it's tuners. There's not really many big body kits, but yeah, there's a big market for it. A lot of people now are going down big hybrid turbo route.
Right.
So a lot of them are pushing 6, potentially 700 horsepower.
Fuck. Just need new rear tyres every week.
Yeah, and tyres don't come cheap in this.
No, I bet they don't. The size of the guns.
Yeah, my rear tyres, I'm running Goodyear F1 asymmetric 3s. They're about 175 a tyre. And then if you want to go higher for the Michelins, you're looking at about 210 a tyre. So yeah, it's not
I
cheap.
pay you, to put that in perspective, my Fiesta ST, fair enough on 16s, all round semi-slicks for me cost 320 quid.
4
semi-slicks.
Slightly jealous.
Yokohama 88 hours.
Yeah, I was thinking about going down to 18s because then tyres are like half the price, which is strange, but I don't know. Yeah. You lose out on some of the looks.
Gotta have the style points. Gotta have the style points.
Exactly.
Fuck, this is fast. Yeah. I didn't expect that. Like, I know you said power, but that's savage.
What's it compared to your Fiesta?
It's hard to say in the passenger because I don't really get the passenger.
Yeah.
But I think another reason why I think it feels so much faster is I feel like it might just be me being weird, but I feel like you always feel a lot faster when the power's pushing you instead of pulling you. Do you know what I mean? Like in a front wheel drive car, it's pulling you forward. Yeah. Where in real drive, you're like, it's like someone's fucking pushing you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like on a roller coaster on stealth when you shoot straight up forwards. It's like, fuck! Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that also makes it feel a lot faster, but obviously you can tell it generally is a fast car. I just don't know if I trust myself with a big powered rear wheel drive car. That sounded good. Yeah.
It's a shame it hasn't got an LSD.
Yeah, that would do bits. Oh my god, watching them clocks. It's like watching a clock sweep when you turn them on. There's like power and power. So when you mapped it like initially, did you personally notice like a big difference?
There was a huge difference, yeah. Stock is quick, but it feels like there's more to give. So
yeah, like it's limiting itself.
Yeah. So when you stage 1, you feel that instant torque. Like the torque is the big thing, and it just revs a lot quicker. You can. It's very noticeable on the speedo.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Is there one more speaker?
I can't remember. Oh, that's the last one.
Empower! That's what you gotta do. Go empower! Fucking rapid, bro. That is fast.
Yeah.
That is fucking fast.
Yeah, getting up to 70 there.
That's I was saying, 69 miles per hour felt rapid then, man.
Yeah.
That was some good clock swing to 69. Give you that. Does this come with the I think a lot of BMWs lack this when you buy them. I think like they just miss it. When, like I think it's like an expensive extra you buy with it. Does it come with the indicator option, or is that extra to get indicators?
I don't know. I can't even find them, mate.
Can't find them.
No,
it's not a stalk there to be hit.
No, like that one's wind wiper,
window wipers, yeah.
And then there's cruise control, but I don't know.
That's about it.
Yeah, and then I've got the flashy one to like.
I've got the flashy one.
Yeah. When people are in my way.
There's that arrow thing. It's not fucking there, man. Do you actually have cruise control?
Yeah, it's that one.
You little shitbag. I don't have cruise control. What is this? An
07, yeah.
Fuck. Got a 14 Rev Fiesta. No, cruise control.
It only comes in the SD3, doesn't it? Or is the SD2 as well?
I don't know. I think it's the SD3, but I can get it. If I buy the steering wheel and get it activated, I can have it. But I ain't buying that. I'd rather buy like a nice little quick release with race car brewing.
Yeah.
But yeah, this car is. It's very surprising. Like it's how ridiculously, how cheap they are to buy. Fair enough, they're not like cheap, but it's cheap for what you're getting.
Yeah.
Like how fast they are and how cheap it is to get it that fast, and everything like that. It just blows my mind a bit.
I think I did look these up. These are probably the cheapest, quickest cars you can get, like the standard. For what, like five grand.
Rear wheel drive.
300 horsepower. That's more than you want.
This would be a good skid car.
It would, yeah. Get an LSD, I think.
Actually, I think I see one of these at a pod with a 2J in it.
Really?
Yeah. Because I saw it, I was like, why did they put a Toyota badge over the BMW logo? And put the bonnet, I was like, that would be why.
Sacrilege.
Just jokes. I think we'll wrap up the video here, boys. But definitely go check out the gram.
Yep.
What's your gram?
Billy Gisborne. It's on the side of my car.
I'll have it on somewhere, or it'll be in the link there and the link. Make sure you go check out Billy's build progress. You're actually thinking of selling this, aren't you?
I am, yeah. I want something.
Spoke about that. I forgot to.
Yes, it was good. I want something more reliable. Something like an M140i or an M2, but possibly if.
So staying with the German roots.
Yeah.
M-Power.
I was also thinking about a C63.
Because you're not really M-Power.
No, but you gotta love that exhaust.
Yeah.
With a sports cat.
But you're moaning about the fuel on this.
yeah, but the sound makes up for everything.
Good point. Can't put a smile on your face. Can't put price on happiness, I guess.
Smiles per miles.
But yeah, so make sure you go check out Billy. Smash a like if you enjoyed this sort of video. Comment what you think about these cars. Would you buy one? like, do you own one, and what is your opinion? Do you think I should get one? And make sure you hit the subscribe button. So stay tuned for more content. I'll see you boys next one. Peace.